evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Fred and Friends. And yes, I know it's not 7 o'clock Pacific time, it's 6 o'clock Pacific time. But I get a lot of people on the East Coast are always going to me, I love watching the show, but I fall asleep, so I got to watch it the next day. And I like to comment while the show is going on. Oh, Jeff Thompson. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Let me put it up. Right on, Jeff. Woohoo, new time. I can stay awake for it. Well, Jeff, you're one of the reasons I'm doing this, buddy. I hope it works out. We'll see what happens here. Jeff is up there in Canada, one of the band members, very, very good guy. Anyhow, we're going to talk a little bit about the NXL tournament that just happened in Las Vegas. And I've got some guys on here tonight that actually attended that event. And I think there's some pretty darn good guests, and they're all friends of mine. But I'll start out with a very good friend of mine, a band member. And the guy actually runs the LA Remember Foundation, Mr. Andy Starrett. So I'm looking forward to talking to him tonight. He didn't make the trade show, but he made the party. And he was out there at the field, too, set up with all the other vendors and everything. So he's pretty much got it going on, and Andy, he kind of dials everything in. So, I like his perspective on everything. It's usually pretty cool. And then I've got another friend of mine, a guy that I've liked and respected for quite a while online, but I've dragged him on my show now. And I cannot wait to talk to Mr. Bruce Tucker. You're going to like him too, a terrific, terrific person. And then I got none other than those paintball guys. Love those paintball guys. Noah and Max. And there's Max. I see him in the green room now, right? Oh, yeah, great. Noah and Max, those paintball guys, if you guys get a chance, you want to check them out on their website. These guys are some MagFed guys, and these guys are pretty darn knowledgeable about it. When I have the MagFed show, they are the guys I bring on because they got it going on big time. A few things I want to mention here real quick before we get it. I dragged these guys out here. All right, so we just had the NXL tournament, so I don't have to mention that anymore, but August 3rd and 4th at Outdoor Extreme. It's going to be a tournament. Damon Fowler, Gator Melee, great product. And this is supposed to be a pretty cool thing. If you get a chance, you're going to want to check it out. It's at Outdoor Extreme. It's in Western New York, and it's called Area 51. So I don't know what they're going to have going, but jump online, get a hold of Damon Fowler, or go ahead and check out Outdoor Extreme. It should be pretty cool. I can't tell you too much about it because I don't know a bunch about it, but I told him I would mention it because he's a good friend of mine. And then also we have the WCPL tournament coming up, and that's at Panhandle Paintball in Florida, and that's April 6th and 7th. That's Dan Colby. Dan owns Immortal Air. And his partner, Steve Prisco. They're all set up and ready to go rock and roll on that. And then here in California, they got Chuck, a friend of mine, has Space Paintballs scenario game. So it's going to be Space Paintball scenario game. So however that's going to work, I don't know. But it's going to be June 14th through the 16th, and that's Mendocino Paintball up in Northern California. Should be pretty cool. Kind of interesting. I mentioned some of this stuff, but I really don't know a lot about it. But, I'm all about building paintball. And, anything I can mention, anybody that I think is good for the sport, I'm all in with them, and that's why we're talking about the NXL tonight. I'm one of the owners of the WCPL, but, Tommy Cole has done such a terrific job with the NXL, and it's making paintball look good. It's making paintball grow, and that's what we need. We're all about making it grow. So let me give my shout-outs real quick so I can drag these guys out here. It's kind of early for everybody. Boy, I know people are going, wow, man, what's he doing on early? I'm kind of tripping myself off that, to be honest with you. But anyhow, I start every week with my very good friend, Mr. Tim Schloss. He owns Gateway Paintball in St. Louis. Tim also has Tiger Stripe Camouflage. Tim had it back in the day, the most popular camouflage, I think, ever back in the day. And He's got the new version coming out now, and it's the exact same pattern and exact same colors on Social Paintball. So you're going to want to go ahead and you're going to want to check it out. It's pretty cool. Then Dan and John Colby, Immortal Air. And I just mentioned Dan, they're going to have the WCPL tournament in April. So if you get a chance, Panhandle Paintball down in Florida. Played there last year. Very, very cool place. You're going to love it. And Mr. Bud Orr. You know, I don't have to say a lot about Bud. Bud and I go back an awful lot of years. Terrific person. Absolutely love the guy. War Game Products, Autococker. I mean, all you got to say is Bud Orr, and everybody goes, oh, wow, I know Bud. But anyhow, mention him every week. Love the guy, number one. Number two, he's done an awful lot of paintball. And Mr. Tom K. Tom K had Airgun Designs back in the day. Tom K was my marker sponsor for years and years. Very, very cool guy. Rainey and Juvie Boucher at Paintball News back in the day. I had Rainey on here recently. You know, Rainey had, and his wife, Juvie had, and her daughter, Amy, also had Paintball News back in the day. You know, and you could go out to your field and pick up a Paintball News. It would tell you what just happened, what was coming up, what was for sale, had a map showing all the fields across the U.S. It was like the Bible of paintball, you know, stuff like that. Something, you know, the online stuff right now is pretty cool, but it's just something about picking up the magazine and looking at it, setting it down, picking it back up. You know, it was just pretty cool. So I mention them every week because they did so much for the sport of paintball. Everybody on this list has done a lot for paintball. Believe me. Randy Camilla gave me my very first cover shot on APG. Jerry Braun had Paintball Sport magazine back in the day, and he has Paintball Sports Field out there in Newburgh, New York, where the third of the WCPL tournaments are going to be held in June. So you get a chance, you're going to want to go check that out for sure. And then Ross Alexander, Line SI, was my very first marker sponsor. Still have my original pump Bushmaster up here when I started playing pro back in the 80s. So pretty cool. Jim Lively, 2 tournaments he wanted to do every year. Jim Lively's Masters, Jerry Braun's World Cup. They're kind of like the WCPL tournament at Tim Schloss's at Gateway Paintball. So many people go out there and it's like a meeting of old friends. And that's kind of like what the NXL we're talking about tonight too. I was at the NXL in Vegas last weekend, and I got to tell you, all of my friends were there. It was absolutely very, very cool. And you know what's good about these tournaments too? Is you get to meet new people. I'm all about that also. I absolutely love meeting new people. Very, very cool. And then I mentioned Gino from Velkin every week. Gino does an awful lot of stuff behind the scenes for the sport of paintball. He's got the new Ripsaw out. I was supposed to bring one home from Las Vegas, but they still had the trade show going on. I left early and went home. So he's going to be sending me one. But the Ripsaw is pretty cool. It's got like a gazillion different things that go to it. You know, and I got to tell you, you know, no one Max. These guys are going to get one of these things and critique it because these guys really know how to rock when it comes to that stuff. Then I say hello to my 2 young guns every week, Mark Gong Jr. and Jaden Gong. 2 of my favorite little guys, man. And their father. Great, great person. Him and his wife, Lily. Terrific for the sport of paintball. So, enough said. I think it's time to start dragging people out. I'm going to start with my good buddy, my fellow band member, a guy that I was talking to Bruce in the green room ahead of time. You know, people who do things that are outside of the sport of paintball, but is still related to paintball. You know, people outside of the sport see this, and it makes them interested enough to want to come and get involved in paintball. And the guy I'm going to bring out right now is a guy who started the All Remember Foundation, and he does an awful lot of things for outside of paintball. He's not a bad player either for an old guy. He's not too bad. So please, everybody, welcome Mr. Andy Sturrett. What's going on, Andy?
What are you talking about? I suck at playing.
Yeah, you're one of the front players. You know, we got Tommy Cole. You know, Tommy's going to be joining us in St. Louis for the WCPL finale there at Gateway Paintball at Tim Schloss's place. and
Yeah.
we're gonna make him the front guy. That guy's still fast. So I'm gonna put you right behind him so you can take care of him. And
Well,
then
let's see. I think Tom Cole can
obviously,
outrun me and Jeff.
oh, I don't know,
He
man.
can't outrun Ian.
Oh, he can outrun me. Oh no. Oh man, no.
That's a definite given.
Ian's very God, Ian's like the wind, you know. I mean, you say go and you don't even see him anymore. He's gone.
That's true.
But yeah, that
As
should
long
be a
as you
lot of
don't shoot
fun.
at him again this time. But just
Yeah,
don't
but
do that.
we're gonna have Tommy Cole. We should have a pretty good team there, man. I got to
I
tell
think
you.
so. We always have a good team.
Yeah, we do. We do. You know, and the ones we don't win, we have a great time playing. Am I right?
Yeah, but that's why we have the best team there because, win, lose, or draw, nobody cares. But of course, we can't remember back the last 15 minutes of what happened, anyways. So that kind of helps out. But no, it's all
Yeah,
about the camaraderie and having fun.
yeah.
So I
You know,
think that
I've
it
noticed that
feeds.
too. I watch the same show every night. It just seems new to me. Now that could be the
You know,
reason. I like it. I
it's
like it.
awesome. Saves
Oh, we got
space on your DVR.
yeah, we got Cheryl Ellis watching us too. You know, Cheryl, there was something on the internet about this red dress or something like that. Something about the red carpet, or I wasn't picking up on all of it,
Yeah,
but you would be on the carpet with the red dress, if
she
that
would
makes
be.
any sense. Yeah, she would be. She's
Yeah,
pretty
not
cool.
us.
Yeah, she's cool. She's like a can of gasoline, man. You don't want to get any fire around her because she will just explode.
Oh,
She is.
God, no.
Oh, she's funny. Love her. Love the girl. So anyhow, we got some pretty good guests on here tonight with us, Sandy. I got a guy
Hmm.
that I'm wanting to bring on for a long time. A guy that Cliff Meyer. Wow, here we go.
They're all coming out of the woodwork.
Well, I got to tell you, it's funny too because I'm an hour early and we already got 19 people fired up watching us. So
We
just
got
don't.
Paul Farrell on, and Thompson, and Cheryl, and
Yeah,
the
I know it.
Golden Eagle, aka Karen.
Oh, is Kieran on? Oh,
Yeah,
right
he's
on.
he's he's watching. Yeah,
Right on, Kieran. Yeah, he's one of my favorite guys. You know that. He just joined the Punishers. I'm sure you've heard about that.
he didn't join the Punishers.
They
We
joined him.
introduced him to the Punishers, and they took it upon themselves to, give him a patch and all that kind of stuff. So,
He's a good guy.
oh
I
yeah,
like him. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. And you introduced me to him. That's one thing I say about paintball. And it was the same thing. Going to the NXL and going to the WCPLs like we go to. You get to see a lot of your friends. The people that you've met in paintball. Now, if you were never in paintball, probably 90% of the people you wouldn't,
no,
because yeah, you were invited to them through paintball. So I think that's very, very cool. Wow, we got
it's
20
like
people.
having friends all across the country that you get to see once or twice a year, and every time you see them, it's like you never left.
There you go. Wow, that was a good way. Let me write that down. I got to remember. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I'll
Right on,
text it to
Andy.
you.
Oh yeah, you'll text it to me. I can't read. Anyhow, I want to bring out a guy that I've conversed with him over the years. I think he's just an absolutely terrific kid, and I think he's very good for paintball. And he attended one of the seminars that were there too. So we're going to hit him up a little later on in the show. He's going to tell us a little bit about the seminar. It was pretty cool. So please, everybody,
Nice.
welcome Hoopty, Mr. Bruce Tucker.
Good evening.
What's going on, Bruce?
How is everyone?
Good.
Good to see everybody.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to come on tonight. In a little while, I'm going to ask you to, once we get going here, I'm going to ask you how you got started in paintball. But, you attended one of the seminars there. And so I am going to pick your brain about that in a little while because I did not attend the seminars, but I had a good time. I was there, walked around. That was about it.
It was definitely a big event for sure.
Sounds good, Bruce. I'm going to bring out a couple guys right now that these guys I think are really good for paintball. I just met these guys this year. That's what I'm talking about, going to events. I was at Lil Throng's fundraiser and down in LA, down in Southern California, and I met this kid named Noah. And I got to tell you, right off the bat, for some reason, he just clicked with me. I thought, what a terrific kid. And then he introduced me to his partner, Max. Now, these are two youngsters that I think are very good for the sport. And I think they're working very hard. They're mag-fed guys, mag-fed paintball guys. Let me go there. Okay. But they're terrific guys. To get a chance, you guys are going to want to jump on. Friend Bruce and friend Niece guys, those paintball guys, you're going to love them. Please, everybody, welcome Noah and Max, the paintball guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello, paintball guys.
Woo!
How you guys doing this evening, man?
Doing well. How are you, Fred?
I'm doing good, doing good. We're going to talk a little bit about the WCPL and mostly the NXL, what just happened in Vegas. Because I thought it was a pretty good time. I took a cool picture with you guys. I love that picture.
Yeah, it's a good one. Definitely a good one.
Do you guys know Bruce by any chance?
Oh, I don't think so. Do you know him?
Have not had the pleasure to meet them yet.
No, not yet.
Nice
Bruce,
to meet you, Bruce.
this is Noah and Max. Yeah, the paintball guys.
Nice to meet you,
Those
gentlemen.
paintball guys. Yeah, they're great. You get
I'm
a
knowing
chance-
that was Max.
Yeah,
We'll definitely end up meeting
Yeah.
up very soon, I'm sure.
Looking forward to it.
yeah, these guys are cool. You
Yes,
guys
sir,
know
gentlemen.
Andy, right?
I'm just dumb, and
Yeah,
that's dumber.
yeah. I'm Starsky. He's Hutch.
Yes.
There you go.
No, I don't think we've met him either.
Oh, really? I thought you guys knew each other. Yeah. Andy, Max, and Noah. This is Andy
Nice to
Freddy.
meet you.
He runs the LA Remember Foundation. And the LA Remember Foundation doesn't, Bud Orr is involved with him, Dan Colby. They do a lot of stuff for, well, I'll let you tell them, Andy. You do a lot of stuff outside of paintball, but you drag paintball
Oh,
into it.
Well, we do. So it's a domestic violence nonprofit that honors. We started in namesake, excuse me, after my daughter Allie that was murdered by the boyfriend. So we concentrate a lot on helping players that have been affected by either domestic violence or teen dating violence all across the world, actually. So that's where most of the people we help come from is, they're either a player themselves or they're a player that has a friend or a family member that's in some type of situation, type of a thing. And people come to us and then we vet them out and go and help them.
And it
That's
helps.
really awesome.
It helps
So-
an awful lot of people. And you know what it does is it draws people that see a paintballer helping people outside of the sport. It kind of draws them into the sport.
Yeah.
People get more interested about it. So anyhow,
Well, we take kids out too, because we'll have
oh
they
yeah,
may be in the local shelter or one of the other nonprofits around here has heard of it. So we bring them out and our partner, Dynamic Paintball. You've been there because you pulled a flag there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mike is a huge supporter, obviously, as you know, and we'll bring out kids to play either jelly ball or 50 cal or regular paintball just to give them a break for the day, and then send them back, smiles on their faces to their
If we
parents.
ever need a hand with it, Max and I would love to help.
Oh, we take all the help we can get. There's
You guys
unfortunately
are
a
in the
lot
San
more
Diego
people.
area, right?
Yeah, it's never ending. So yeah.
yeah. Noah, that's why you just that is exactly why I hooked up with you. When I first met you down at Lynn's place, you were down to, first of all, that was a fundraiser. Okay, that's what we were all there for, is to raise money for her thing, and
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's what I'm talking about, bringing people together. You never met Andy, now you met Andy, and you know what he does. So you just offered to help him. See, that's what I think paintball. That's what makes paintball bigger and better.
For
Period.
sure. If there's you're in the San Diego area, right? Right, Andy?
No, he's
No.
in Colorado.
I'm in Denver.
Colorado. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But
know that. But well,
We're out here in the middle.
if there's anything we can do, then let us know for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
and thank you for that offer, because it's the more people we get on board, like all of the teams that we've got that are
Yeah.
play under LA Remembered, the better. and it
Yeah,
just
we have a
gives us
pretty
more
decent
access.
reach. So if there's anything you want us to post or, send out to people or, get the community involved in what you're doing, upcoming events and whatnot, just send the stuff our way and we'll post it up for you and get people, involved as much as we can.
Oh, definitely. There's a lot to post because there's a lot coming and happening.
Absolutely. So we all were at the NXL tournament in Vegas,
Yep.
and I got to tell you, it was something. Noah and Max, you guys were at all of it. I mean, you guys were at the tournament, you were at the trade show, you were at the party. Let me start real quick with you, Noah.
Yeah.
What did you think of the entire operation?
It was awesome. I was actually just honestly mind blown. I've never gone to something of that scale and that scope of paintball. Like I didn't realize there was things that large of paintball. And there's 20 fields of paintball being played when we were at the tournament, and the trade show had all kinds of crazy stuff that we've never seen before. And we don't just play bag fed. That's what we like, but we play all kinds of paintball. Like this past weekend, I played all day with my my prototype push propel, and that's an alien gun, and I love that thing. And but yeah, no, I loved the whole operation. The ceremony was beautiful. It was really cool to watch everyone get their awards. It was really cool to see Geo get the award for SC Village. Being the mega park of the year. That's really awesome. It was really cool to see Brian Benini get inducted into the Icons. That's one of our other main sponsors, and it was really cool to see him get honored in that way. So we were really grateful to be able to be there and see everything, get to experience, and I'll take it all in and get video of everything, and just really get our feet wet in what tournaments and things are like. Big events are like that.
Yep, absolutely. And back in the day, you guys are kind of young for this, but back in the day, they used to take and bring out. Oh gosh, what the heck was his name? Anyhow, he brought out a briefcase. They had $25,000 in it. That was the first prize. Woo. They gave away 5 Mustangs at another one. So yeah. So back in the day, it was definitely interesting, and that's kind of when I was at the NXL tournament. That's kind of what it was coming back to. Was that too? Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then and then the trade show. You guys were at the trade show also, and you seen it. I thought the trade show was pretty cool. I thought Gino from Velkin, he had the ripsaw there.
Yeah.
And I got a brochure. Obviously, I didn't get a ripsaw.
Man, I was hoping.
Yeah, I know. I left early. Yeah, he's watching right now, so I'm not going to.
Come on, let's get a ripsaw. I need that. If he's watching, I need that pallet of banana mags sent this way.
Yeah, yeah, he's watching right now. But anyhow, make long story short, I thought that the trade show was pretty good too. You guys walked the trade show, didn't you?
Yeah, we walked it a little bit early. We were there like a half an hour before it started. Actually, one of our buddies got an emergency call into work, so we had to get on the road. But we were there for like the first 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of it, and then we only got to see a little bit of it, and then we had to jump out of there. But what we did see, it was pretty awesome. The stuff at Vulcan and Defy, it's just, we got to see all the new tanks that were out. It was really cool. We really are, grateful to be able to go and see that kind of thing and get to show it to the rest of the community. And we're working on a video, kind of just like a little montage of the weekend, and we have a lot to put in it. So our editor's working overtime right now. But
right on.
Hey, Fred, it was actually Noah's first time in Vegas.
Yeah. First time
really?
Yeah. Max took me out to gamble until like 4 a.m.
I was going to ask if you left your wallet at home, but that answer
I only took $60 though. I only took $60. Like I told myself before we left the room, I left the wallet and I just took $60.
Wow. I went down, my wife and I had 3 tacos and 2 Pepsis, and it cost me $59.
So crazy. Our buddy said that there was a water for $75 in his room.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it depends how thirsty you are, huh?
Yeah, right.
So Max, what do you think about the whole thing?
No, I wanted to say it was really it was an honor to be there. Really humbling to be among all those beautiful people, lots of big names, lots of interesting characters. That's what's cool about paintball. My favorite one was getting to hang out with Reaper a little bit.
Well, there you go. Reaper.
Reaper. Yeah, him and I
That's
go
our
back.
boy right there.
He's my buddy. That's for sure. Yeah, he's a lot of
Reaper's
fun.
a good dude.
I got you right there next to him.
Oh, who's a good-looking guy next to him?
You tell me.
I don't know who that guy is. He's a stranger with a podcast and he's telling us to come on. He keeps trying to get me to go in his van. He says he's got boxes of paintballs and ripsaws in there.
Yeah, you got to watch that. Yeah, he
Everybody's
jumped up.
asking about that ripsaw.
Yeah, I know. Well, we got Gino on here right now. I should probably.
I can't wait to see that thing.
I should send him an invite real quick. Can you?
Get Gino on?
Yeah. Can you send him an invite, Andy?
Yeah.
I'm afraid
That thing is cool.
We'll see.
I can't wait to get hands on that thing.
Yeah, we got Kenny
As you
Stewart.
can see, between Max and I, we have every single mag-fed gun on the market. All the way down from 43 caliber mag-fed guns all the way up to I have a bolt action paintball gun as well. So this is the one thing that's going to top off the collection.
We got Kenny Stewart watching. He's with the Paintball Museum.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, he's a.
I love the
a great guy.
Paintball Museum.
Plus, he's a band member also. So
my favorite thing in there is the Thompson sniper.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I love the Thompson sniper they got in there.
Oh, the autococker with the flat line.
Yeah. We've got Bruce on tonight too. Bruce attended. They had seminars there. There was so many things going on. First, you got the tournament, had all the the vendors were out there. Then you had the party. Everybody was there partying. The graphics on the wall and everything were just outstanding. Then they had the trade show, but they also had seminars. And Bruce here, he actually attended one of the seminars, which was pretty cool. Bruce, you tell us a little bit about that, buddy?
Yes, sir. So I ended up being able to go and guest with I get this ultimate paintball experience. 8 gorillas. The owner, his name is John. He had a spare guest ticket, so I was able to go and be a certified little tech for the ETHA 3M tech course. It was about 4 hours, and at the very end, they have a 15-question test to make sure that you withheld the knowledge.
I'll prove it. Let's see the score.
Oh yeah! Oh, it's a perfect 100, baby.
Oh, let's see.
No way. Oh, look, hold up, check it out. I got a little sticker too.
Oh, he got the sticker.
Oh, so you know they got big money there.
Yeah,
but they ended up hooking all the techs up with a backpack, a hopper, their new gun that we ended up ripping apart, and they gave us a tech map. But in all honesty, it really helped everybody else because now we can fix those guns because I just aired it up probably about 2 hours ago just to run it some because I'll also be at that Holt, Florida paintball event April 6th and 7th. So I'll be testing out that new gun during that event as well.
Awesome.
Nice.
But, man, I wish I could have saw you there so I could have you try the Propel.
I'll run it all. Are y'all going to be at Holt as well? The Holt, Florida at the Panhandle?
No, I don't think we're going to be able to make that one. We have a prototype gun from Push Paintball. It's called the Propel. It's a mech frame. It's there's only 6 out in the world right now, and we got 2 of them. And it's been a blast playing with it. Yeah, Escondido Gotcha and Brian Benini helped us get a hold of these things, and we've been running them through their paces, testing them out, and it's been awesome.
Yeah, I think that the OG Iron Men are going to shoot that now.
Yeah, the OG Iron Man made it.
Yeah, they're going from the shocker to that.
The legendary, the one and only Brian Benini.
Yeah.
Weren't they doing something similar to that at the Missouri one they played at? The WCPL Missouri, St. Louis?
I think they were using I think a couple of them had them there. But I think
they had a prototype they showed me.
Exactly
the OG
right.
Ironman.
Exactly.
Wow,
yeah.
that's pretty. That's slick. That's
it's the new push propel. So when it hits the market, there's also going to be a pro version that has an extended trigger guard. So then you can have the longer triggers, so you can do your little 2-finger action.
All right, that's an interesting.
This is the base model. There's going to be like I said, a pro model with and the trigger guard will be detachable and the trigger will be changeable. It all comes in the box for you.
Paintball's
can't have the double finger trigger though for Mac.
It shoots fast as it is. I love it this way.
There we go. Woo,
what's up, Fred?
What you got, Fred?
That's just the cocker. In fact, I got tons of stuff. I got so much stuff here. I got this one from them. I haven't even taken it out of the bag yet.
Oh, there you go.
Ding! All right, brand new EMAC.
Yep. So I got just tons of stuff but this should be pretty cool too.
You got to send that to Caesar, Fred, and have him
he's up in the
trick it out like he did mine.
What about that? Yeah. Brand new.
There you go.
Brand new in the box.
Everybody starts pulling out guns.
Yeah, there you go.
Make me get on one, man. I'll start pulling them out.
There you go.
From the roof.
Bruce went to that. It cost what, $300 to go to that seminar, Bruce?
It was $300, and they ended up feeding you lunch. But it was 4 hours. It was a well put together event.
Tell them what they give you for $300 besides the lunch.
So you get the marker, which MSRP is $400, one of the really sweet Eclipse bags, and a decent hopper, and then a decent little tech mat for sure, so you can break everything down. But the hopper that they include, it's great for something to kick around at the field, and if you destroy it, you're not going to be upset at it. But it's something I'm definitely going to run through the races with it and then give Eclipse a full honest review on the hopper that they included with the tech class. But in all honesty, everything that Fish did from Planet Eclipse, from the PowerPoints, instructionary periods, and there's certain like tips and tricks that you probably won't be able to find unless you go take the course or watch Fish's instructional videos. Because some of them you got to use like an Allen key to disassemble the ASA, and there's certain techniques to like pull out certain cylinders, because if you think you got it all, you really didn't. So the class is very thorough with all the knowledge needed to go and find all the problems if you may run into any. And usually after about 20,000 shots is whenever that marker starts to give way and needs replacement. So it's really a workhorse. But I plan to beat the crap out of it this season.
You got more than $300 worth of stuff.
They hooked you up. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, and in all honesty, with the thoroughness and the professionalism with that class, it's worth every penny.
Right. Well, I'm going to bring out a guy right now that's got a heck of a marker coming out here.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, here we go. Please, everybody, welcome Gino from Belkin.
Gino!
Come on, Gino.
Hi, everybody.
What's up, buddy?
I was just getting ready to go to sleep.
No. Keep him up. We got to talk about paintball.
Well, you didn't do anything last weekend.
Oh, no. Let me see if I can see everybody here. I need a bigger screen. I'm on my phone.
There you go. Yeah, we were just talking about the ripsaw, and I was talking about the brochure you had, and it's got like a gazillion things that go with this thing, man.
Yeah. It's close. I just talked to the factory. They're just finishing the textures on it now. So it won't be long. All
right, that's what I like to hear. We need a couple of them over here at TPG.
And a pallet of
banana mags. There we go.
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
So
that's my man right there.
What do you got left to do on it? You said texture.
Well,
What?
we were trying to have it ready for the show, and when they were putting the name in it, something was wrong in the tool. Something was too deep or something, and it didn't work out. So they just had to do a quick finish job on what we had at the show. But now everything's done, the name's in, and they're finishing the textures. They say we'll have one in hand by April 5th.
Ooh,
So
all
it's
right.
not that. So it's not that far.
Not that far.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
that's just in time for the Panhandle Paintball.
There you go.
It's also that's just in time for Dominion too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in time for Dominion.
Yeah,
When's
and
it going to
you know
go
what?
into?
And we plan on being real generous with prize packages and stuff with that for all
at
great
Dominion?
events. Yeah,
Oh, really?
Beautiful.
Oh, very
We'll
cool.
be there for that one.
so you guys can hit me up.
Sounds good. Hopefully we can give them some test runs out on the field during that event. Show
There
people
you
what
go.
those things are all about.
When's
Yes,
production going to be up on that? Do you know?
Well, if we have to approve everything when we see it. As soon as we approve it, production will start.
Okay. Yeah, because you had almost all the pieces at the trade show, didn't you?
Yeah, some were 3D printed, but the gun body and all was not. Like believe it or not, supposedly the banana clip can hold 22. So I'm hearing
Ooh.
22.
Hey, Max had 2 extra rounds. That's the
Yeah.
what it could be life or death.
Or is it curved? There's a banana. Is it curved? What is
That's
it?
all we want. We want that look.
What's proper? Curved or banana?
Well, we're talking a lot about the Ripsaw, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the Belkin paint because I've been a Belkin paint fan, for. Well, I'm a Gino fan. You and I go back 100 years. So.
Well, thank you, Fred. It's going well. I think we had some samples there. I don't know if anybody stopped by at the booth to see it. It's going well. A lot of good responses around the country.
How many million balls? How many million balls were shot at Vegas? And
like 20 million.
Listen to this.
28 million balls.
28 million. That's what it was.
28 million paintballs.
Yep.
Well, I can tell you that
how many
all of
were
our
spilled
teams,
on the ground? How many were
that?
spilled on the ground? That's the next question.
How many boxes is that?
Well, do the math.
Yeah, that's pallets.
Divided by 2, is that 14,000 boxes?
Whoo!
Wow.
Yeah, 14,000 boxes.
That's unbelievable.
And what's amazing about it is how the team counts up. It was up 100 teams this year versus last year.
Right.
It was amazing because I've ran many industry parties, and this party was unbelievable. The screens and what they were able to pull off, and it was big time. It was like I'd say like NFL quality.
It was.
That's for sure.
You know what it cost them to throw that party?
I know exactly what it cost them because next year we're sponsoring the party. So
there we go.
We got debriefed on it all.
I heard it was 180 grand.
Yeah, it was expensive. Even the luncheon the next day was almost 30 grand.
Yeah.
So,
but the Sahara did a good job.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to, all the owners, NXL really stepped up.
Yeah, they did.
They did. But that was good for paintball because a lot of people see that it just makes them more excited to get involved in the sports.
Yeah.
Just like you working on new products. You could take the products you got and be a happy guy forever. But making new products, it draws more people in. Like the paintball guys here. Noah and Max, they've been going crazy over that Ripsaw. I mean, these guys been going nuts over that thing, man.
Well, we're doing simple things
for it.
We're doing some simple stuff. Like I know we're going to bring tubes down in cost. I think we're down to 99 cents now for those, since so many people need them. Just simple things too, and big things. The plant New Jersey's going. We got a lot more. I think there's 18 containers of manufacturing equipment on the water right now that we're waiting for. Yeah.
Wow.
So equipment to make things, machines and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So
for the new factory you were opening up, right?
Yeah. We got. Then it's really cool. Tomorrow I'll have some cool pictures. They're putting graphics all over the walls in the office.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from head to toe. That's going to be exciting tomorrow.
Is this the
Where
one in
was it again?
Jersey or the one
Yeah.
in Southern California?
Well, the one I'm showing you tomorrow will be New Jersey, but
Oh wow!
no.
Maybe I can. My family lives in New York, in Rochester. Maybe next time when I go home for the holidays, maybe I can stop down and check the factory out.
Yeah, but Rochester, like New York, like all the way over.
Yeah, it's only what 6-8 hours or a 3-hour flight. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, it's an easy flight. Easy
Yeah,
flight.
it's like 2 hours, maybe not even 2 hours. I think.
Yeah. Well, come.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean,
How's that?
we're just getting moved in. Like we didn't move in yet. All the racks are up, and we're waiting for wireless to get in before we could really make a big move over there.
How about the one in Southern Cal? How's that one doing?
That one's doing great. We just got the building next door. We expanded, so we almost have like a full block now of manufacturing and distribution. And Will Bergalt's there now too. So he's kind of heading up the West Coast charge.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will's down there right now, isn't he?
Yeah, Will's in LA now. Yeah.
Yeah. Will's a good guy. I'm glad he came back with you.
Yeah, we missed him. We're
Oh,
happy.
you guys were together for what, 20 some years?
Yeah. You know what? We just kind of he wanted to try something different, and we were like, okay, sure, yeah, why not? And we ended up missing him.
Well, I think he ended up missing you too. I think that was good. You guys got back together because I think he's good for Belkin.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes it's good to step away and realize what's missing, and he's back, so we're happy.
Absolutely right. So Gino, did you ever meet Bruce Tucker?
Oh yeah, we met at the WCPL in St. Louis.
Oh, did you?
At the players' party at that one bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at the hotel.
You know what?
Yep.
I talked to Tim today, and hopefully he's listening. But I'm like, all right, Tim, what are we doing? And he's like, what are we doing? We're using the paint. I go, forget about the paint. I said, what are you doing? You're booking up this year, right? You're getting things going, right?
I talked to him day before yesterday, and we're stepping it up a little bit. Tommy kind of made the bar high now. So, we're going to be doing a few different things. The players' party this year, we're going to have at where we did the meet and greet at the motel itself. So we're going to do the players' party there instead of doing it over at that restaurant where everybody had to sit in different rooms and everything. And we're going to do some graphics. We're going to put some things up on the wall, just like they did here. Also, I've got some great projectors.
Pictures of Fred.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that together too. And obviously, we'll be talking Belkin. We'll be showing Belkin. We'll be showing Gino.
Showing off.
Going to be there, right?
Appreciate it. The projector will make it look great. Those projectors cost $10K at that party.
Yeah. Oh, I know they did. Yeah, I've got 2 of them. I'm going to get a couple more. Yeah, they're not cheap, but they are pretty cool, though. I got to tell you.
Well, yeah, especially if you start working on the videos now. Find somebody to help you. Start making videos. Why not?
Well, that's what I'm going to do because obviously I'm a good director, but I'm not a very good with the film or cutting it up. So I'm going to get people to give me a hand with that. But we're looking to step up our game too for the WCPL and not to try to outdo Tommy because we can't outdo Tommy, and that's something that we're not even trying to do. It's just a different venue, I mean, all of us can, except for the kids here, all of us can go out and play woods ball, but to go play X ball, we just get the heck shot out of us, man. So woods ball is a good thing. I think if you're going to have paintball and you want to push paintball and you want to make paintball grow, you got to like every form of it, and everybody that's good for it, you need to push them, and that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, cut and dry. Tommy and I've been friends as long as you and I've known each other.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? People don't understand in paintball. Your fellow paintballer is not your competition. Your competition is everything but paintball.
There you go.
And a lot of people don't get that. Whatever. We have some competitors or whatever, but you know what? If he's promoting, doing the sport or whatever, great, because he's going to bring more players in. Vice versa. So during the beginning stages of COVID, when all the paintballers were really, really busy, you know why? Because they couldn't go to the movie theater, so they couldn't go, public
Correct.
place, right? So it just goes to show you, if we can keep growing the sport, we'll all do well, you know?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
all about growing a sport, and I preach that all the time too, Gino. Everybody wants their piece of the pie, but if everybody worked together, the pie'd be so damn big that their piece would be huge. And
Right.
that's what, and bringing people together and introducing people to each other. I've introduced so many people to each other, and now they're working together too, and that's exactly what paintball needs, because paintball, I think, is a terrific sport, a great sport. But
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
yeah, what a way to blow off steam too,
That's for sure.
Shoot the heck out
You
of your
should have heard
buddy.
the parents when I was playing Gel Blasters with the kids when they first opened it at the SC Village. And those parents were gunning those kids down with the Gel Blasters.
Yeah.
You're not cleaning your room. And they were just like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who owns the Gel Blaster.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's an important guy out in Jersey. I can't remember his name right now.
Not us.
Oh, I wonder who it is.
Not us. A gentleman down in.
I wonder if he's got a ripsaw.
Are you talking about Tank?
Yeah, Tank. There you go.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jelly Ball.
Yeah,
Tank,
Jelly
Tank
Ball.
and Jelly Ball. You're Gel Blaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of Gel Blaster. It's just we don't do them anymore. We
No.
we really don't. We don't.
Well,
Yeah, because
Walmart and everybody else had them.
not at this World Cup this last year, but the year before, you had them there. You had a setup, and the kids were
Yeah,
out there
you know what?
shooting
It
the hell
just
out
kind of things go in phases, and
Got it.
kind of rode the phase, and that was it.
Well,
now
it's
we're
the
you know what phase
ripsaw.
we're on now. We're on MagFed. MagFed.
Yeah, there we go. Woo!
All right.
Yeah, when I do, because once a month I promise these guys. When I met Noah, we were down at Lynn Trong's fundraiser, and he came in and talked to me, and I put him on live actually from down there, and him and I've been hitting it off ever since. Him and his partner Max there, and these guys are great MagFed guys. They really, really are. So I have them on once a month now, because I think paintball and MagFed, you're pretty much the same darn thing actually. And I think, yeah, exactly. So I think the more we get in, because MagFed's getting very popular out here also, and the more we get involved with the MagFed, I think it's going to make paintball even grow.
Yeah. Are you talking the guys in Australia?
No, I'm talking about these guys down here down in San Diego. These are those
Those
paintball guys.
paintball guys.
Oh, those paintball guys. I came in late, and you know what? I'm sitting here I got my little phone. I'm like trying to stream, and I got to get my big screen going.
Yeah, no
Yeah, I
problem.
only have one right here. I'm just a little lazy.
Well, there you go.
Don't fire it up.
Well, we appreciate you jumping on here tonight, because we were talking about the ripsaw. I got to get my hands on one of those things.
All right, you will. I promise, Fred. You'll be top 10. All right, I promise. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate you guys. If you need anything, please get a hold of me. You know how to get a hold of me on Facebook, Instagram.
I need a
Do that
pallet
good stuff.
of bananas.
Need a pilot.
You need a pallet of bananas. I got it. I can make that happen.
Hey, Gino, thanks a lot for jumping in tonight. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it,
right,
my
Thanks for
friend.
coming on, brother.
God bless all you guys. Be safe.
Have a
All
good one,
boss.
Gino.
All right.
right, be good.
Bye now. All right. All right, everybody. Gino from Vulcan. What a great guy, huh, guys?
Awesome dude. Every time I've ran into him, outstanding.
Yeah, he is.
He's a really
class
cool guy.
People don't understand what he really does. That's where I'm so grateful that I'm kind of like on the inner circle with these guys, and I see the stuff he does to help promote the sport. But a lot of people don't see it. They just see him as the big owner of a big company, But Andy knows too. Gino does an awful lot of stuff behind the scene. Plus, he's on our team. He's a band member.
It's true, yes.
Yep.
True.
Absolutely.
Now, Fred, y'all are coming to Panhandle Paintball, right?
I won't be at Panhandle this year.
Man.
No, I've
definitely
yeah.
looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I got a million things going on. But I'm gonna see if we can't drag Noah and Max out to Tim Schloss's in St. Louis in
That's a
October.
good place. That's a big field.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
That would be fun.
I think you two guys would absolutely love it. Kenny Stewart, the band. Kenny Stewart has a show tomorrow night, everybody. It's called Night at the Museum. And it's actually the same time as I have got this show tonight at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock Pacific time. So if you guys get a chance, Kenny's one of the guys that works extremely hard for the sport of paintball, and he's a class act. Him and Bill Bailey, they have their show. They have a heck of a museum. So anyhow, they're working on
the museum. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the museum.
Well, Brian Bonini's got a pretty good setup too. But yeah,
I don't
these two
think he
guys are
touches
great.
Bill and Kenny though.
Oh no, not together. Oh no, they got like a
Yeah, no.
gazillion things, man.
Yep.
Or maybe a gazillion and a half. I'm not really sure. I've never counted them all. So yeah. So, but I got to tell you, I had a great time at the NXL tournament, and Gino was right. We're going to do projectors this year, the same thing that they did there. So maybe somehow we can get those paintball guys to come out and check it out and kind of hang out with us, because you'll get to meet guys that you won't meet at the NXL. Jim Lively from Lively Productions will be there. Dan Colby, Immortal Air will be there.
Oh, that's one guy I've been looking to talk to. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I want to try one of those 15, those small. They got. I've been hearing amazing things about their 15 CI tank.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because what we're grab your T15. So what we're trying to do right now is we got something from Mountain View Paintball. It's called the Legacy Auto Trigger, and it turns this gun full auto. But the problem with it is you need a really high pressure regulator for that full auto to be able to keep up, or the air to keep up with it and whatnot. And I've been told that tank with a high pressure regulator would run this pretty amazingly. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, Danny's all about the regulator. I mean,
yeah,
I got to tell you, I've known Danny. They've been my sponsor for 33 years, and so
help us get this thing right.
Hit me up after the show. I'll help you out.
Thank you, because it starves out when you start going full auto. After 3 or 4 shots, it'll starve itself out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but and that's if you're really getting on it. So, and I was told if we get a high pressure regulator and something similar or comparable to that tank, then it'll be still light enough where we can shoulder it and not have a remote line, because the remote line is a no-go. For the full auto, you have to have the tank directly connected, or else it starves out even easier. So if we can get that sorted out, where we can have it like that, that would be amazing.
So none of the Immortal Air tanks right now have that regulator?
We're not.
You have to adjust it. And Ramon's really good at that. He's been adjusting our regulators, but we haven't got it to the point where we want it.
Yeah, we haven't fine-tuned it enough.
Really?
Because we know what we want and we know what we're trying to do. We just need the right combination of tank and regulator to get this to work, because we tried. Right now we have First Strike tanks with First Strike regulators, and he's got an adjustable regulator on one of them. I think it's the HK one, but it's still not running exactly where we'd like it to be.
So an EMF is supposed to be low pressure, and
take it away, Armory Master.
Well, no. The T15. we just learned this recently, and we've been exploring it more with adjustable regulators, but we're still trying to get there. But high pressure, low pressure.
So we need completely different setups for our primaries here, and we're trying to juggle with figuring out the best low pressure with low pressure regulator and best high pressure with high pressure regulator, because and we've gone through a Ninja 15 CI, we've gone through the First Strike one, and the only one we haven't tried now is the Immortal Air one.
Huh, interesting. Oh, you don't have any Immortal Air regulators
or tanks? No.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was we were talking with a few guys I know have them. They were saying it would work pretty well for what we're trying to do with the T15.
Really? So basically, the one that you got, you're trying to adjust it so that you said you get 8 shots, and then what's it do? Drop off?
Oh, less. So you'll get about with what we're running now, you can only run it in bursts, about 2 to 3 balls per burst. If you go any higher than that, it's gonna starve out. Like it'll like. So that it needs the pressure to reset the bolt, like in the rear position. If it doesn't have enough air in the
what
recoil,
output pressure rig are
do
you?
that, and then the bolt will just be all loose and it's go, and then you'll have to re-air it up.
Would you
What
say,
out-
Andy?
What output pressure rig are you running on it right now?
We are running about I think it's 600 psi is the output pressure on just where's one you got?
First strike standards are 800.
The first strike standards are 800. We need higher than that, and that's what we're running right now is the 800. We need higher than that.
So you need a higher output than 800?
Yes,
For the T15.
I was told around 950 to 1050.
I wonder what Danny's is.
Well, it depends on how you stack your springs, because it's like I think the one's 900, and then go down to the 400s as low as they'll go.
Mm-hmm.
So he can make one that's 9, but I don't know if that doesn't exactly sound like it's the problem though.
What would you think is the problem?
Well, if it's starving for air, it's either A, you're not getting enough through. Pressure's not the thing. Either the rigs you're using aren't allowing enough volume through, and therefore it starves out. Pressure's got nothing to do with it, or it's something with the valving.
Okay, because I was thinking regulator, because I was thinking it wasn't pumping enough air into the system to keep it cycling.
Well,
that's why I thought regulator.
Pressure's one thing, what it uses, but yeah, no, we could talk offline about that one and see.
Cool.
We'll call Bud.
Cool.
Here, let
Maybe
me
even the people know more.
Yeah.
Let me see if Danny's
Yeah. Hopefully,
around.
someone in the comments might know.
Well, yeah, let me see if Danny's around.
He might answer. He might not.
Oh boy,
He always answers.
he's already.
Matt Jones.
He might be sleeping too.
Because we just
Your
got.
call has been forwarded
Yeah.
to voicemail. The person you're
Just
trying to
got
reach is not
Max's.
available.
I
At
just
the
got
tone,
his legacy
please
kit
record
put
your
in, and I
message.
got mine
When you
put
have
in as
finished
well. So
recording,
we're
you may
trying
hang
to
up.
run our.
Hey, Danny, it's Fred. We're doing a podcast. We just had a question about
Oh, no, you're okay.
a valve. So
Yeah, no, hit me up. Hit
Give me
me
a
up
call.
after the show.
Yeah.
yeah, because you should
good.
be able to adjust
Yeah,
that.
we
that bar,
love our
so.
T15s, and we want to be able to run them as best we can. And the other thing too is that we're looking at the Immortal Air tanks is because we want to keep that weight light. We even if it's anything other than like a cylinder tank like this, like if it's anything wider, like even like a 36 or anything wider than a
Steely.
Yeah, a Steely. Anything wider than that profile right there, you can't cheat the marker anymore. You can't get in there because when you do, the bump of the tank is like right here, and it puts your neck like up a little bit, and you're looking like more like up here than down here.
Bruce, you know anything about that?
Man. Their guns look too much like the real guns I got over there on the right side, my man.
I've been told that way too many times.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. It looks like mine too much.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was about to say I don't have an air issue though.
Look at that. Look at that thing. That thing's clapped out.
You want to see
No
something
air
wild
issue.
about it?
Oh, man, that's the look I'm going for.
Check it out, too.
That's my baby.
That's pretty cool, man. Wow. What do you got there, Noah?
It breaks apart like one, too.
That's pretty awesome.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
Those are pretty nifty. I wish whenever I was growing up for paintball that they had that because I had a TAC 5 Recon I made look like an M4.
Yeah, these are a lot of fun. And when kids see them when we're at the fields, and just not even kids, just grown adults, like grown men that are bringing their kids to the fields, and they're just sitting on the sideline letting their kids play, and then Max and I'll walk by, and it'll be this tough like grizzled dad or whatever, and he doesn't want to play with those weird looking guns, and he sees ours, and he's like, "Oh, I can get something like that? Oh, I'm definitely into paintball now."
Oh yeah.
And then next week we see him something like this, then something like, and they got all the attachments on it like your gun does, and he's like, "Oh, I put my Magpul scope grip on it. And I put my Leopold scope on there, and all this like random like real part AR-15 parts on a paintball gun.
Yep, I've seen
That'll
some
get
people go
expensive.
hard.
Yeah, it will. That's for sure.
Also, so real quick though, Fred and everybody that attended the NXL Las Vegas, with all the different people that you can meet and kind of just the who's who. I'm not too sure if y'all have shot any parabolic paintball barrels or tips, but I've been shooting them for at least 4 years now. And whenever I was playing 10-man at the NXL, because they had the big old pyramid, it was a great time.
Right.
A gentleman named Griffin Spanner, who runs Parabolic, he ended up stopping me, and he's like, "Hey, you're the first Parabolic tip." And he ended up hooking me up with a 1 of 25 JT mask straps.
Oh, look at that thing.
Oh, bro.
Oh, very
Whenever
cool.
they say about all the people you get to meet for paintball, and you wouldn't meet them unless you actually were playing paintball. And like you said, that's like 90% of everybody who knows anybody in paintball.
That's how we
Very
stumbled
cool.
into these.
You know,
Yeah, those
you got,
things are beautiful.
you guys were talking about that weird guy Reaper earlier. Isn't that what they call
that
him?
guy,
Reaper?
I don't know.
That
I'm
weird
trying to
guy?
keep at least 10 feet from that guy.
He's watching right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's up, Reaper?
Okay, so now
You know I
don't
give you a big hug, buddy.
don't say anything more bad about him like we did earlier. So
Wait till we're offline.
yeah, wait till we're offline. Yeah, we'll talk about him in the green room.
There we go. You're not invited, Reaper.
I love it. You know, we actually went past our hour. I wonder if we should bring Reaper out real quick.
Yeah, if he's here, yeah, bring him out. Max has something to show him. Max has something to show him, please.
I'm going to give this a try. So hold on, guys.
Reaper,
I hope
come
I
on
don't
out.
lose you guys.
Max got something to show him.
Let me see here. Where you at? Steve,
Send him a
right
link.
there. Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
Better hurry, boy. I think it was on that one. Yeah, right.
All right, there we go. Okay, we're going to run this just a little bit longer, see if we can't get the Reaper out here.
Oh,
You just put the sneak up behind you.
Yeah.
The first time I met Reaper, he was doing some creeping on me. He snuck in the back of the castle, shot 6 of my guys, looked me dead in the eye, and point blank, like, just went boom, just shot me.
He's that way. Yeah, he's that way. You know,
And he
him
took
and
a
I.
stop too. He came in running, turned to me, and just went boom, and went the other way. I was like, really?
Speak of the
Is
devil.
this the guy that gives you the
There's
coin?
Reaper.
What's going on,
it's
David?
Reaper.
Hey, is this the most unrecognized podcast? That's what the NXL said, right?
Yeah, that's the award that's the award I got. You know, they said something about it was the people I put on. I'm not sure how that worked, you know.
All right.
How you doing, David?
I'm happy. You know what, Fred? We had a chance to sit and talk during the award show, and we just kept on shaking our heads like, who? What?
Yeah.
This?
You know
wait a
what?
minute.
I didn't want to mention any of that on the show tonight, but you know, I agree with you totally, my friend.
Well, you know I don't have a filter, but
yeah, well, you know, I'll tell you everybody real quick. You know, the first time I did a show with David, I can't even begin to tell you how many people got a hold of me after that show, and they said it was like a comedy show. They said it was one of the most enjoyable shows I ever did. So
you're making me wait. You're making me blush, but please don't stop.
Well, you said the check was in the mail.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Well, all right, then I'll say it.
It's great to see you guys. It's amazing. Were you Max?
Yeah.
Max, let me see it. You guys see that? That's from Happy. Happy made a limited edition of these. I took them all over Europe. So these things are in Europe, in Israel, Mexico, and Canada, all over the States. And I have a limited edition. So if you get one of these, it's a rare thing. It's like
I got one too.
So I bet you gave them to all your best friends, huh?
Not you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Dang, it's a burn session tonight.
Oh,
Bruce, 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 do you know Reaper by any
comes on
chance?
and just starts roasting everybody.
Hold that guy, Bruce. Bruce, do you know Reaper?
I have not had the pleasure.
Then you're the lucky one.
Yep.
Okay,
Reaper.
you get the
We'll
prize.
keep you away from him, Bruce. Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Hi, Bruce. How are you?
Bruce is a
Pleasure.
good kid, David.
Pleasure to
He's
meet you,
nothing like
Reaper.
you, you know.
Nice to meet you, Bruce. Listen, I was listening to Bruce's accent. So listen, Bruce, is it true that let me see, what did they say? A virgin in your area is the one who can run faster than her brothers?
I would say so. Yeah, man, you got to watch out for those little sisters, man. You got to go if you go up to Alabama. That's where all the cousins, and brothers hang out.
My daughter lives in Alabama now.
Oh, okay. I hope she can run fast.
Oh, you can run fast, Reaper.
Again, like an Alabama tick.
So what have you been up to, Dave?
6'1".
No, I'm not saying how high it piles. I'm asking you what you've been up to.
Oh, just I'm in the computer business, so it's been very, very busy. We've hopefully these two clowns right here are gonna play with me this weekend.
Play paintball with you. Come on, this is a kid's show.
Next weekend.
Okay.
Doing what?
Right.
Where?
Look at that. Look at that.
There
So
you
we're
go.
gonna
Reaper, I'm coming for you.
all right. This is what I look like. So at Hollywood Sports this weekend, this Sunday is the MagFed only game.
Okay, yeah. I'll be there.
Yeah, MagFed only. Well, you've been salivating MagFed this whole show. I've been watching the whole time. All you're doing is dripping MagFed. But yeah. So listen, it's going to be an amazing event. Kusha puts it on, and it's a MagFed only game. It's fantastic, and it's at Hollywood Sports, so it's all CQB. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's
really?
a lot of fun. Woo.
Yeah,
That should be pretty cool.
it is. It's going to be a great time. But listen, I had a chance to sit with Andy. We did a nice little video talking about Ali Remembered, and it was. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if maybe all of your fans watching. I don't know if they really, if they know Andy and what he's been doing and all this kind of stuff. But it's always worth re-mentioning. He's just an amazing guy. I had a chance to sit down with him. We've talked before. The last time we saw each other in person was the first time we saw each other in person in Vegas. That was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Like 4 years ago.
4 years ago, yeah.
2019.
So we sat down last weekend, and we actually got to talk about the Ali Remembered Foundation. And for all you guys out there, if you don't know what he does, you really need to look it up. Hit him up, and he'll tell you. It's just his outreach is just amazing. He was telling me stories about he was helping people way out in Washington State, Oregon, that area. And I mean, he's just a great guy. So
yeah,
do everything you can.
I talk about that all the time. You got to be careful too, because his head is swelling now. Now it looks like he's got a Jewish band cap on.
Ooh,
so, yeah.
A Jew, you went there with the Jews? It's always the Jews.
Never. Oh no,
it's always Jews. Hey,
my favorite person's a Jew. God.
Yeah. Oh, God's a Jew. Listen, hey,
that's what you told me.
You know what they're always calling us Jews cheap. You know that? But if you look in Hebrew, we read from the right to the left. You know why that is?
Why?
The price is on the menu.
Oh!
Ooh.
Don't worry, Cat.
That's why he always orders water.
Right? Exactly. Right.
Right.
Oh, I went there. Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But
anyway,
cool.
enough about me. Anyway.
Yeah, definitely enough about you.
Reaper.
No, but listen, Fred, I'm serious. I'm serious. Did you talk about the summit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. It was awesome.
We talked about all phases of it. Bruce actually went to one of the, get this, he goes to one of the seminars, and for $300, they give him a bag. They give him a gun. They give him everything for $300.
What the?
Now,
Oh
see,
my God.
as cheap as you are, I thought for sure you'd be at something like that.
I actually was. I had to leave on Monday.
Oh,
I had to leave on Monday, but I was actually, you know what?
somebody told me it was a forced exit. Was it a forced exit? Did they really make you go?
No. I left some money.
Then.
I left some money to beat the traffic. But you know what? It was interesting though that there was a field owners conference. Do you know about that? One of those things? Were any of you guys there?
Nope.
And
you know what? I was invited to the lunch and I forgot all about the lunch. My wife and I were out roaming around, so I never even made it to the lunch.
Well, the interesting thing with the field owners conference is I came up runner up, and what was the award that was? Oh, the scenario guy. Oh, Wolf. That was it. Yeah. And so Wolf was actually in the field owners thing, and he was kind of telling them about getting people to come to their park and everything like that. I think it's an important thing that a lot of the field owners, hopefully they're taking advantage. What is that? Oh, you and Wolf. Oh, fantastic! And you blew it up. Oh no, I thought it was that's fantastic.
Very cool.
The field owners need to really start getting onto social media and stuff. So I have a question for you guys about paintball. Really quick. Back in the day, before we had Facebook or social media, we were using like PB Nation and that kind of stuff to spread the word. And then Facebook came around, YouTube. But a lot of kids are not using Facebook. So how are we getting the message across to come to these parks?
Instagram is cool. We got to get Fred on there. TikTok. Yeah, Max runs our TikTok.
I need help with that though, guys. I'm not a mechanical wizard, you know. I mean, next to me, who's your second favorite guy, David?
Next to you?
Yeah.
Well, be careful. I'll see you next weekend.
Yeah.
I don't play favorites. I love everybody in the sport.
There you go.
I'm very diplomatic. I was asking that question because is it just word of mouth? Is it just posters? Has the numbers gone down? Because how do people find out about
a lot of the kids nowadays, they don't think Facebook is for it's gonna sound, I don't know how this is gonna sound, but they think Facebook is for the older generation and whatnot, and they'd rather be, I don't know what it is, but it's Instagram and TikTok are the two platforms right now that are absolutely dominating. If you want to get something out to the demographic of 13, I'd say 10-year-old to 25, 27, 30 years old, then you got to use Instagram all the way.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? I've had all kinds of people get a hold of me telling me that I should go ahead and do that. But I'm pretty set up on Facebook. I really don't know how to set up. I had a friend of mine actually get me set up on Facebook. So
on the platform, I use the same platform, and you can actually stream to Instagram and YouTube at the same time.
That's what I heard. I don't know how to. I'm lucky I can get the show up and running, So
well, you can link the accounts so that when you post on one or when I'm there helping you, because you got to remember, guys, he is the older one. That's why he likes Facebook.
Yeah.
And you are who? Who are you?
Yeah, we can set that up, Fred, where you post on like flag post.
Well, I'll give anything a try. Yeah, I give it a try.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Fred, hurry up. There's some. You need to yell at those kids on your lawn. Hurry, Fred. Yeah.
Oh no! I throw things at them. I don't yell at them. I put dog do out there everywhere now. They'll leave. So yeah, but you go back in time. I reached more people with 2 events than I think anybody reached now.
No, I agree. I think that if you guys don't know, back in the day, Fred was me, or I was Fred. No, what was I was Fred. Oh yeah, Fred was me. Back in the day, Fred was the most popular person in the world. And if you, yeah, and good looking too. But also,
Did
if
you
you
see
guys
his
know
hair
his
back in the
history-
day? Oh my God. That thing was
Exactly.
feathered and lethal.
Exactly. Listen, so back in the day, Fred was in every magazine. He got us into Sports Illustrated. I mean, to sport. What is it? What's that?
Everything.
Sports Center. What the fuck is it called? What's the thing?
I had the number one show. I had the number one show on ESPN.
ESPN.
We shot it at Disney. Number one MTV show.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm telling you, back in the day, Fred had it going on when people were still using the Gutenberg press, or like,
Hey, look at that! Look at that hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
swag.
Hey,
He
we
could
do
have
not.
replaced Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, you know,
That's amazing.
I see pictures like that and I want to weep. Now stop it.
Um,
No
He's
hair at all.
stalking you,
Pierce
Fred.
Brosnan, man.
It's from riding my Harley. That's why I got no hair.
Wrecking the Harley.
Harley. Yeah.
He rides in the
exactly.
sidecar. The wife actually is the one
That's what
driving.
he got. He's got 3 of them sitting right here.
Oh
All
man.
right.
Oh man.
That's
All
Max's
right.
collection.
Dude, Max, you're killing it, brother.
I love it. I
He's
love it.
got the bagger over there.
I've rode Harleys forever, man.
And then he's got his Dyna. And then he's got his Fat Boy.
I got a Dyna now, but I had the XTS, the Springer model. I love that one.
Awesome.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Max, you're killing it. One
So
down,
that's cool,
one down,
Max.
1 down, 6 up.
Yep.
That's exact. 1 down, 5 up.
One down,
wheel.
5
Bring
up.
one of them out here in July. You can do the ride with domestic violence.
I used to ride too. They're amazing. Wow, that's
Yeah.
fantastic. So, Fred, listen again
I'm
about
listening.
the summit. I think, yeah, there's growing pains, and I think that they need to branch out and they need to, like, I mean, even behind the bunker, they weren't even mentioned, and they're
No,
like one of
no.
the biggest paintball podcasts in the world.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about that. You know, I'm talking Bud Orr, Tim Schloss, Dan Colby. None of those guys are mentioned. Those are the guys back in the day that worked their butts off, David, spent a lot of time and money to make paintball what it is. And they were never even mentioned. So, you know, it's a different thing right now, and it is what it is. But if somebody's out there that wants to help me, you know, I'd like to get a coalition together that we could take and really start pushing the sport on all different venues, including video and all kinds of other things. And, you know, I'm looking at putting together a thing with Geo down there. We're looking to do a show. God, I shouldn't even tell everybody, but we're looking to get stars to come out and do a show with us. And that's what we're kind of working on right now. But, you know, I like to put together a coalition and get some people. They're really, yeah. And, you know, I would accept. I'm going to pick and choose who I use, you know, otherwise I end up with guys like David and then I'm screwed.
100%.
But, you know,
There goes the neighborhood.
I love you, David. You know that.
I do,
Yeah.
and it looks like I'm looking at these 2 guys OnlyFans over here in the bottom right. What are you guys doing?
Yeah. We like the clothes on the side.
That's your 2 fans.
I love these guys. They're amazing. They're real. So
You know what? That's why they're on my show, is because they are good. Both of them.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And now I know they ride Harleys. I'm really amped up about that now, man.
Reaper, you can take the black one.
What's that?
You can ride the black one.
Dude, I am so impressed by you. Congratulations. I think that, especially Harleys, I mean, I think that's like, yeah, that's Americana. When I travel around Europe, that's what they want to talk about. You're from America? Oh, do you have a Harley? Like,
I actually bring mine over to Poland.
dude.
You don't tell
Yeah,
them about
you
your
guys-
training wheels, do you, Dave?
No, listen. So, Fred, we got to do a show before I go
Yes.
about the trip I'm doing to Europe. It's going to be a 9-country tour.
You want to
And,
do it next week?
If you want to do it next week, I'm in. That sounds fantastic.
Okay, let's do it.
We can do a nice promo there. I'm trying to get these 2 knuckleheads to join me.
We're trying.
And it's guys, and if you don't know, here's what we have: a thing called the International Paintball Bridge. And all you got to do is show up at the park, or just show up at Berlin, and we'll get you a ride from Berlin to Poland, and then everything's taken care of at the park. You don't have, you just come as a tourist. We'll give you your gun, the paint, the food, the place to stay. Everything is taken care of, right? That's amazing. All you got to do is pay, what is it, $800 for whatever, to get a cheap ticket and then come over there. But again, you don't have to bring anything. Just bring yourself. Come on. All these people that want to play in Europe, I'm trying to, I do my best to get them out there.
Hey, I was one of the first guys to ever play in Europe, partner.
Are you serious? Where'd you play?
Absolutely.
You played absolutely? Where was that?
We started. Yeah, we started in England, man. When you weren't even thinking about paintball.
You're right.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're still eating erasers.
Yeah. There you go.
Eating erasers. Eating erasers. Who the fuck eats erasers? What the hell? Are you letting us in on something that we? What the hell? Anyway, no. Listen, you've got to understand that Fred is only 10 years older than me. I might look young because I use oil of Olay. Hey, and if you want to, you got to use it on your face and not your hands. You know what I mean?
You bathe in it. Come on, man.
Right, exactly. But anyway, listen.
You want to do it next week for sure?
I want to do it next week for sure.
Okay, it's a done deal then.
Okay,
remember,
cool.
you back out on me, I haunt you. So you can't.
I never back out on you. You canceled on me, I think, one time.
I've never canceled on you. I never cancel on anybody.
All right. Yeah. So
I mean,
anyway,
I should have, but I didn't.
Oh wait, I think the two MagFed boys, they said they wanted to see something. Hang on a second.
Oh yeah.
Hey, this is a kid's show.
All right.
Keep it censored.
No 50 Shades of Reaper stuff.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me just do this.
He wants to show us that he braids the hair in his nose. That's cool.
Oh, that's funny. You guys are so funny. Let me just do this.
Yeah,
This. Okay, hang on a second. Don't tell anybody I'm showing you this.
No, never. Do we want to stay live here, or what do we want to do?
Are we in the cave right now?
In the back cave.
Oh, there you go.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh, I like the SMG Tip-X. That thing's sick.
Wow, look at
Your own
this.
John Wick closet.
Dang.
Yeah, the John Wick closet. There you go.
That's what I've always wanted was the SMG Tip-X. You got to show me how you build it.
This one here?
Yeah, I've always wanted
this
it
is
to
called
look
a
like an MP7.
This is called the TCR. It's made by Tipman.
Oh, they don't make that anymore, right?
No, but this one here is what you're talking about. Look at this guy.
I want it to look like an MP7.
Look
Look
at
at that folding stock.
Yeah.
Can you bring that one on Sunday?
You can actually get this from MCS. They have these.
Oh God, I need that.
Yeah, this is a beautiful gun.
My Tip-X doesn't always work right, man. It always
mine always works right. But anyway, yeah. So there you go. That's my MagFed closet.
Right on. I'll tell you what, guys. We ran about 25 minutes long. I'm still waiting to eat dinner.
I'll see you next week, you guys, on his show. I'll be back. And
You'll be back. Cool.
I'll be back. So okay, and I'll see these two clowns on
This
Sunday,
Sunday.
right?
Hey,
Yes,
you guys,
sir.
you can tell me all about how they played then. That'll be cool.
All right.
Well, from what I remember when we first met, he doesn't play very well.
Ooh, dang. All right, Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper came in
yeah.
and took us all out with two.
I came in and
Thanks
John
for going
Wick
up.
everybody. Come on, dude. Oh, anyway, it's amazing.
And you
But
wonder
know
why
what?
you don't have any friends.
we became friends. We became friends after that. So it's
That is true, though. And to clarify, I was never mad at Reaper.
Yeah,
You were
Reaper
mad at
comes
your
up to
other.
That's
You were
what
at
you
the-
said in the green room.
You were
Fred,
mad at
Reaper
the,
comes up
you were
to
mad
me
at
and
the
he-
other. You were mad at the other 12 guys I took out to get to you. Yeah. Exactly.
He's like, you took out all my guys.
Because I just see a line of fucking people walking out of the castle. I'm like, he got all of you? And they're like, yup. And I'm like, whatever.
All right.
Because I was at the front of the castle, like, pinning down the road. And I'm like, all right, I don't need to worry about behind me. I got 12 guys.
Anyway, listen, we're gonna make it up on Sunday, right? We'll do
Yes, sir.
against and with you. It's gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to it. And
Awesome.
Bruce, it was really nice to meet you.
Oh,
Andy,
yes, sir, Reaper.
Andy, you're a class act. And that's all the time I have. So, I'm sorry. Fred.
I expect no less from you.
I love you, Fred. All right. Okay, you guys.
Right on,
I'll
brother.
see you guys next week.
See you later, Reaper.
Right.
Love you, Reaper.
Dave.
Bye.
Later.
Oh, that was cool. He jumped
That's
in. Huh?
Reaper.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Just remember, guys,
yeah.
Don't ever tell him Happy Hanukkah because he'll think it's about himself.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to tell you, him and I did a show, and after the show, people were calling me up going, "You guys should go on stage, man." You know, it was funny. We had a good time. I always tease him because he told me, he goes, you said I'm a stand-up comic. And I said, well, you must not make much money because every time I see you, you're sitting down. Come on.
Jeez, dude, he just got the jokes.
We still got you there, buddy. Yeah, we still got you. Yeah, because Andy says, hang on, he's going to go in the bathroom.
Like Beetlejuice, you say his name 3 times and he's back.
I was just about to change my diaper. Hang on a second.
Reaper, and there he is.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
The guy's like Beetlejuice, man.
He is. He's working on his Depends right now, so let's not do him. All right. Yeah. I think the last one was full.
Yeah, the straps can be hard on the Depends sometimes.
How do you know that?
You don't want to know, Fred. Don't ask questions you want the answer to.
Lord.
Well, I'll tell you what, paintball guys, Noah and Max, you guys are always a pleasure to have on. You know that.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, I enjoyed the heck out of it, guys. I'm looking forward to the next time.
Of course.
I always tell Noah, we got to do more time. There's so much to talk about.
The thing is, too, maybe we can link up and do some videos and some stuff. And, maybe put together some kind of coalition here where we can, like a media group. Maybe we can put together some kind of media group. Because, you guys are pretty smart with stuff. I'm not smart with it, but I'm good with Gab, and I've got a lot of connections. So that's why I kind of am lucky there. So
you're doing a fantastic job, Fred.
Yeah, and you've done so much for us and helping us promote our name and getting us out there to meet the right people and to meet the people that are going to help further us along, and if by furthering us along, we grow paintball. Every step higher we take is more impact we can have on people, and we can have a further reach. And we really appreciate all our sponsors and all the people that have believed in us.
Well, you earned that, let me tell you, because I'm nice to everybody, but I do not help everybody. Take my word for it. I pick and choose like you can't believe. The more you get to know me, the more you'll understand. But
we appreciate it.
Yeah. So I'll let you guys say goodbye to everybody.
We're up first.
Saying goodbyes.
You're up first.
All right.
Goodbye.
See you later, everybody. We really appreciate you guys watching tonight. Congratulations, Gio, again on winning the Mega Park of the Year. We really appreciate him. If you haven't been out to SC Village, go check it out. Congratulations to Brian Benini for becoming an icon. Go follow those paintball guys. Follow Flagpole Productions. It was nice meeting you guys, Bruce and Andy. We want to talk to you guys after the show. If that's possible, send us a message on a channel, and then we'll link up and get some things figured out.
We've had 147 views so far, and the show hasn't ended yet.
Woo!
Overtime.
That's pretty good. Yeah, there you go. All right, Max, I'm going to let you say goodbye to everybody.
Bruce, Andy, it was nice to meet you, and maybe we can link up sometime and do something crazy.
We've met before. Remember, I play with Fred. Remember, St.
Paintball.
Louis.
That's paintball. He plays paintball with Fred. We got to be.
We do other things when we're not at the field. Don't worry, Bruce.
Oh, there you go.
Don't worry, Bruce. That's so.
I'll tell you about that trip to downtown New York someday.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. All right, guys. You guys have a good one, and thanks again so much for taking the time. Thanks for taking the time to come on tonight, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Those guys are terrific. Bruce, you got to get to know these two kids. They're pretty cool.
Oh, definitely going to have them added to Facebook before it's over with, for sure.
There you go. Noah Herrick, get a hold of him, and Max. They'll link you guys all up. They're terrific kids. And maybe we can all work together doing something down the road here.
Oh,
So,
it honestly sounds
yeah.
like it. And also, I heard a few mentions of the New York area. There's the Albany Paintball Experience,
yep.
aka 8 Paintball, which I was able to guest with out at Vegas. But they've got a 5-man Mech Warriors tournament. It's going March 30th. So if there's anybody listening in that area, there's 3 spots still available in Albany, New York, if you're trying to play an event. But it sounds like everybody, even those paintball guys, even though they're on the West Coast, they said that they were from New York. Heard them talking with Gino because Gino's got his thing there as well. So it sounds like everybody's in the same area, mashing together. And whenever you mention that coalition for media and everything, just remember I run Inside the Paint Photography. And whenever we talk to, yes, sir, I do. So whenever we were talking with Reaper, he was saying how everybody gets together. It is going to be Instagram that's taking over, because also Albany Paintball Experience, they've got their own Instagram. Inside the Paint Photography, which I run, I have that on Instagram, and I ended up meeting a person out in Vegas named TJ Case. He runs Cream Pie Paintball, and we're able to collaborate and build together just like that coalition you're talking about, Fred.
There you go.
We can definitely build something a lot bigger and better and make Instagram that main outlet, because it seems like Facebook is just kind of on that teetering spot if we want to incorporate the younger people.
We'll talk because, knowing Max, they're a couple of smart kids too, and I like their attitudes a lot. That's why I help them guys a lot. So, yep. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. And Bruce, I'm going to thank you up front for taking the time to come on tonight, my friend.
Anytime, Fred. Thanks for having me. Always hoopty, baby. Andy, pleasure talking with you. And I'll see y'all on the field soon.
All right, brother. All right, everybody. Mr. Bruce Tucker. Great kid, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Andy, all those kids are pretty cool. And I'm looking to put together a coalition. I think we could make that thing rock.
I think we actually could.
Yeah.
Talent.
You want to be part of it?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, man.
Yeah. I think I'm going to set something up like that. You and I'll talk offline sometime, and we'll see what we can put together. Yeah. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. And again, I want to thank you for taking the time to come on tonight, my friend.
Oh, always, Cap. I'll jump on anytime. So
that's quite a few views already. You know what?
Yeah, there you go. Well, we got to get a bunch more. So hey, why not? But yeah, let's see what those guys got to say. And thanks everybody and all that. And stay watch out for either my page, Instagram, or Allie. Remember all of our stuff. There's some fun stuff coming for Invasion in Normandy out at Skirmish. Little fundraiser thing that's going on that Cheryl Ellis has put together for Allie Remembered. That's going to be awesome. So I'll tell you about that and some other fun stuff at the NXL.
Yeah, give me some information on that, because I'll do anything for Cheryl Ellis. I love her.
I'll send it over to you.
Sounds good. Andy, again, thanks a lot, brother.
Right up. Peace.
All right, my friend. Andy Stret, Ellie Remember Foundation. One of the nicest guys you'll ever want to meet in the sport. And not just a nice guy. I absolutely love hanging with the guy. He's funny. He's very contagious. And I like those kind of people. I think that's very cool. And what he does for the sport, outside of the sport, to bring people into it, I think is absolutely terrific. So everybody, I ran a little longer. I'm going to try to do my show from now on at 6 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock from here on in. I appreciate so much you people taking the time to watch me tonight and to chime in like that. There's just not enough thanks that I can give you, but I do thank you. So remember, when we all work together, we make paintball bigger and better. And that's what we want to do, make paintball bigger and better. So until next Tuesday evening, 6 o'clock Pacific time on Facebook, on Flagpole Production, please play hard, play safe, play fair, get out there and play paintball. All right. See you guys.